My name is Felix Konotey-Ahulu, the second of my parents' 11 children. 3 of us had sickle cell disease, and my parents, who were traits, I call norm-ake, because they had a normal gene plus an abnormal gene. And those of my siblings, 2 brothers and 1 sister, who took the ache of my father and the ache of my mother, became ache. That's sickle cell disease. The greatest confusion among doctors and users of Facebook and patients is that they confuse sickle cell trait, norm-ake, with sickle cell disease, ache. I shall continue to say this anytime I have the opportunity to speak. Norm-ake, to have a normal gene plus an ache gene like my parents did, does not cause sickle cell crisis. Indeed, norm-ake individuals had competed at Olympic Games at 7,000 feet at Mexico City and beating the whole world. How can somebody with sickle cell trait run at that thin air summit at Olympic Games and thrashed everybody else, and then come down to New York, sea level, and be told that because he had sickle cell trait, norm-ake, that was dangerous and that he would die climbing a hill of 4,000 feet. This is a mistake, and please remember that 1 in 3 of those listening to me now on YouTube, if they come from West Africa, 1 in 3 of us is norm-ake. 1 in 3 of us has a gene which, when added to sickle cell gene from the other parent, will cause ache and cause sickle cell disease. 1 in 3 of us. The scientists and the World Health Organization decided that normal gene for hemoglobin formation will be called hemoglobin A. That's not group A blood. It's hemoglobin A, just called A. And the gene that causes sickle cell disease is the S gene. So that is called S. So sickle cell trait is normal A and abnormal S. But this abnormal S is not the only gene that would cause ache. There is another gene, very common in West Africa, which is called hemoglobin C gene. So somebody who is hemoglobin C trait will be norm-ake, as well as those who are sickle cell trait are called AS norm-ake. Please, 1 in 3 of us has a trait, and we must not be called sickle cell disease. This I shall continue to say often, because there are some doctors who are calling sickle cell disease, those with two X are calling them trait. So if somebody listening to me now suffers from sickle cell crisis and has been told that he or she is sickle cell trait, they should tell their doctor that I, who was born in a home of traits and disease patients, sickle cell patients, I say that the doctor should test them again and find what the other ache is. There is an ache hemoglobin found in Canada called hemoglobin Quebec-Chory. Hemoglobin Quebec-Chory. I've mentioned this on my website. And this hemoglobin looks as if it's hemoglobin A, looks as if it's a normal hemoglobin, but it is not A at all. And the Canadian hematologists had gone and produced an article calling it sickle cell trait, but in fact it's sickle cell hemoglobin Quebec-Chory disease. So please, please, please look very carefully at what I have said on my website, www.sicklecell.md. I shall continue to say this as often as I have the opportunity. Sickle cell trait is not sickle cell disease, and sickle cell disease is not sickle cell trait. Trait is norm ache. The norm protects against the ache, so you don't have a sickle cell crisis. But you have ache. There is no norm to protect you, and you have sickle cell crisis like my two brothers and one sister who had the disease. Thank you.